you're gonna keep that thing from me.
Hello, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be sitting down with you guys real quick and talking about something that I've been getting a lot of questions about, and I've been holding off filming this because of how small my collection is, but I've been getting a lot of questions about it and requests to film a video like this, so I am just gonna go ahead and show you guys my small but mighty crystal collection. And I'm also going to be talking about their meanings and what they're good for. So if you guys want to hear about that and interested in learning about my crystals, then go ahead and keep on watching. But before I begin, if anybody wants to follow me on any social media accounts, I'll have them listed here, and I'll also leave them in the description box as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So these are all my crystals. I don't have a lot. I have 5, and 2 of them are the same. So technically I have 4 different crystals, but I have 5 crystals. So I'm just gonna real quick talk about their meanings and all of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick one and just start talking about it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on because I took some notes and I'm going to be reading the notes and I can't see if I don't have my glasses on. So this little guy right here is a piece of fluorite. This is actually one of my newest pieces to the collection. It is also considered the rainbow keeper, and some of its properties are basically declouding your mind of confusion or any negative patterns that don't serve your best interest. Now I'm still learning about chakras and their meanings and all that and how to awaken certain chakras, but I know that this stone is good for balancing your third eye chakra. Now if you guys don't know, there are 7 different chakras, and your third eye chakra is, I believe, the 6th chakra. It is located somewhere here. There's a little close-up so you can see it. Still is mighty. As I said, this is a newer piece of mine, so I'm not entirely sure about its properties. I know I just gave you a kind of a quick little rundown, but I'm sure it goes deeper into that. I just am still dabbling in with this and trying to figure out what to use it for. Moving on to my next crystal, this one has got to be one of the most popular crystals, and it is the amethyst crystal, and this is actually considered the intuitive eye. That's its nickname. Now amethyst is a protective stone, and what that means is that it basically just helps purify your minds of any negative thoughts or negative energy, including stress and anxiety, which if you know me, you know that I struggle with anxiety very heavy. So a stone like this is very powerful and very useful to me. The stone has properties that relieve stress but also builds prosperity. So it rids your workspace of any negative energy, of any stress, but it also allows you to prosper in your workplace. So basically progress. Now when it comes to amethyst, it actually balances your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is the 7th chakra, and it's located at the crown of your head, so it's pretty easy to remember. Amethyst is also a soothing stone. It has calming properties that's good for sleep. So a good place to store this would be on a nightstand or a dresser next to your bed. I don't have any of those, so I just sit it on my windowsill because that's where my bed is next to. I sit it there. I try not to keep it in direct sunlight because some crystals are really sensitive to light, which basically means that they'll fade. And this is just a close-up of the crystal. I believe I got this from, I am not sure, I believe energymuse.com. I think I ordered it, or from one of those crystal websites. I'm not entirely sure. This was a while ago. I really want to get me a gemstone of amethyst so I can actually sleep with it under my pillow, because I don't want this under my pillow only because of the texture and the size of it. I just think it's a little bumpy and a little rough to be sleeping under my pillow, or to be sleeping with it under my pillow. But I do want to get a gemstone, that way or not a gemstone, but a healing stone. That way it can be nice and smooth, and I can just slide it under my pillow and keep it there at night. Moving on to the next crystal. This is probably one of the most, if not the most, popular crystals, and it is just a rose quartz crystal. Some other nicknames are love magnet, love quartz, something like that, but basically this is all love related. Rose quartz is the stone of love and compassion. Its energy is very gentle to enhance love, and that includes self-love, love for others, self-care, all of that. Now another thing about this crystal is that it has really high frequencies that help forgive and understand certain situations from a more positive perspective. So for example, if someone did you really dirty, rose quartz is good for restoring trust and allowing your heart to open up which can help with healing emotional wounds. Going back to what I said before about loving other people, this actually can deepen the connection between you and your partner. I also forgot to mention rose quartz balances your heart chakra, which is your 4th chakra, and it is located in the center of your chest. Okay, before I talk about my favorite crystal that I own, I want to real quick mention, because I completely forgot that I had this, but I want to quickly mention my jade bracelet. Now, I don't have a jade crystal, but I do have a jade bracelet that I got from a state park here in Illinois. So jade is considered a lucky charm. I wear this on my wrist every single day. I never really take this off. Now, I don't know a lot about jade, but I do know that jade helps with wisdom, and it allows you to be able to see any past self-imposed limitations, so self-doubt, lack of motivation, stuff like that. This is another heart chakra stone, and it helps rid any existential confusions. So if you're confused about life, or you just don't know what do you want to do, where do you want to go, it's just you're kind of like in a crisis, jade is good for that as well. And it's also, I believe, relevant to wealth. I'm not entirely sure about that, but as I said, I don't know a whole lot about jade, but I do wear it on my wrist because I've been wanting to learn more about jade, but I also want to get an actual piece of jade, like a gemstone or a healing stone, to keep and meditate with. Now, moving on to my favorite stone that I own. That rhymes. Anyways, it is citrine. Now, I have 2 pieces of citrine. I have a really small little cluster here, and then I have a really big ass cluster here. Citrine's nickname is the light maker, and based off of its really bright yellow color, or the little tints of yellow that it has, it kind of reminds me of like nasty snow, if you understand what I'm trying to say. But basically, it reflects vibrant energy. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm actually gonna read from my notes because there's a lot of stuff that I put in here that is good to know. So, citrine emanates positivity and joy. It is associated with wealth and abundance, which is good for success. So a piece of citrine would be perfect to keep in your wallet, in your purse, in your book bag. If you want to bring it to your work environment, you can keep it on your desk or keep it in your pocket while you're at work. Citrine highly supports the manifestation process. So if there's anything that you would like to manifest, any goals you have, any intentions, anything along those lines, it is good to keep citrine with you because it will help any goal or any intention that you might have, and it will listen to you, it will listen to that intention, and it will help work towards whatever it is that you're aiming for. And how it helps with the manifestation process is by allowing you to think more positively, be more positive. Any goals you might have, you'll think more positive towards them. Think about it, if you're not positive, if you're not focused, if you're not engaged, you're not gonna achieve any goals that you might have. So this is good for anyone who needs a little pick-me-up, needs some sunny energy in their life. By the way, citrine balances your solar plexus chakra. I always have a difficult time saying that, so I have to say it really slow. Your solar plexus chakra is your 3rd chakra from the bottom up, and it's located basically in the upper part of your belly. It is the energy center for self-discipline, self-assurance, confidence, identity, personal power, let's see, independence, all of that can help when it comes to success. So decision making, figuring out which direction you want to go, things like that. Now, this is what the crystal looks like. It looks like someone peed in some snow, but this is the smaller cluster that I have, and then this is the bigger cluster that I have. It's literally like the size of my hand, as you can see, and maybe my face. Nope, not my face, maybe. Pretty damn close. And this is another one that is light sensitive, so you don't want to keep it in direct sunlight because it will start to fade the color. So those are all of my crystals. I real quick want to talk about where you can get some crystals because I get a lot of questions asking where I got my crystals from. Now, these 2 here, my little piece of citrine and fluorite, as well as my jade bracelet, I got from a state park here in Illinois, and I think they were about like $2 a piece, and the bracelet was about $4. But yeah, it's hard to find good quality crystals for a decent price because some people like to jip you and overprice or overcharge for crystals. My rose quartz crystal, I believe I got off of an online store. I don't exactly remember. It might have been Energy Muse, it might not have been, but I don't exactly know for sure, but I know I got it online. My amethyst cluster, I believe I got from Energy Muse as well. You don't have to get any of your crystals online. If you want to go in store and purchase some and feel them for yourself, you can go on Google and search metaphysical stores near me. Now, as for my big old piece of citrine here, I actually got this from HomeGoods. Another option you can do is go to stores like HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. They often sell, well, HomeGoods sells actual raw clusters like this that are in their natural form. And TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and all that, they sell crystals that have been cut and polished and smoothed out, so they kind of look a little more aesthetically pleasing. But if you want to stick to the natural option or a more raw form, you can check HomeGoods. They almost always have a whole bunch of crystals, and they have a whole lot of amethyst as well. So if you're looking for some amethyst and even some citrine as well, I highly recommend going to HomeGoods. So yeah, that is my teeny tiny little crystal collection, but it is mighty. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry if I wasn't as informative as you would like, but I am still learning about different crystals and different meanings, as well as chakras. So yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see a video on how I use my crystals and all that. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.